Alright guys, so today what we're going to talk about is going into Op Center and exporting our boundaries as shapefiles. So a lot of times we'll do this, guys will need it if they're exporting their boundaries to third-party systems. We get it a lot from insurance agents. They need it in their insurance reporting systems so they can get exact acreage, but they need the shapefile format of your boundaries. So if you've gone out and you've mapped your own boundaries or generated your own boundaries and guys are wanting the exact acreage, and they need the shapefile, this is how you'll go in and do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to setup, I'm going to go to land, and then here I'll come over here and click on boundaries. And so now if I want to, say if you want to export every single boundary, you can select right here, and then you can do this export button, or if you want to, you can filter out whichever specific ones you want, but I'll come up here and click export. And then I'll come up here and click on export boundaries. Here you can give it a file name, so I can just say boundary export. And then here I have the option to export as shapefiles or the ISO XML. ISO XML is like a third-party file format. So again, that's just another option of a way to export it. Generally, most of the time we're going to do the shapefile though. And then here you can export it all as one file or export them individually. Always are generally going to leave this on default unless you are told to otherwise by whoever's wanting it, whichever system's wanting it, but I've never ran into where we don't need this on default. And then where you're going to export it, export to my files or to a partner's file. So if you're actually sharing, or if you're partnered with your person that's needing these files, you can select here to export to their files. And here I can come in and select a partner if I need to, or you can export to my organization files. And then here you'll see an overview as far as what you're going to get in that export. So here I have a total of 89 boundaries. I'll hit export land data. And I'll just hit done, or I can hit go to files. Then if you just wait a few seconds, I'm going to hit the refresh button here. But after a couple minutes, depending on however large the file is, you'll have that option here for the file to pop up right here. I'm going to hit that refresh button one more time. There it is right there. There's my boundary export. So then I can select it and I can download it to however I want to. Here, if I do desktop or device, it's going to download as a zip file. John Deere Data Manager is going to download it through a John Deere format. So